Hey out there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, DTB59, Complete Auto Detailing and more. And today is one of those days, well, you ever order something and when it finally comes, you get a little bit excited about doing something and what you ordered is not what you expected was, not just what you expected to be, but it just wasn't what you ordered, what you thought you would order. Caliper covers, and I saw them online. And I found these off of eBay, okay? And I've been looking at a few other ones, and some that were really expensive. These things were like $300 for, the set of them, and some were more net that actually came where you had to change up your entire brake rotors and everything to put those on. Those are the real ones. And then you got the other ones that are, fake that cost you a couple of $100, but still they look nice. It looks a lot better than that, that brake caliper showing it's all dusty. Anywho, this is what I ordered. I found these off of eBay, and these things were called Brembo, and that's a knockoff to the name of Brembo, which is Brembal, I believe, that I've seen at Rough Country and other places. And I ordered these, and I noticed the price of these things were only like $20 for them, and I'm like, wow, $20, let me get them. So I don't know. I ordered them, and it took it about 2 weeks before they came, 2.5 weeks, maybe close to 3 weeks before they got here. And I'm like wondering. So they finally popped up, and I was thinking, I wonder if these things are going to be, what I expect them to be. And something kept telling me, it's not going to be what you expect it to be, Tommy. It's not, So they came in, and when they came in, this is what I got. It's plastic. It's some cheap plastic. Now, you've heard the old saying, you get what you pay for. This is one of those cases, all right? You get what you pay for. You got the 2 front calipers and you got the 2 back ones. Now, and they're plastic and everything. I was going to put them on. I'm like, because the thing about this, nobody's going to know if they're plastic or not. I mean, who's going to be coming up to my wheels while my truck is sitting on, somewhere parked, and let me feel and see if these things are real or not. Nobody. I mean, you just basically, it's an aesthetic look, just cosmetic. That's all it is, a cosmetic look, So I said, well, damn, all right, I'll go ahead and put them on. Come to find out, I took this wheel off, and these things did not fit. They didn't fit. Okay? There's no way. Not even big enough. There's no way to even go on them. So they sent me the wrong ones. I paid $20 for them. I'll stick them out there on Craigslist or either on the marketplace. And I asked $12 for them, and somebody can have them, okay? $12 is best offer. I'll accept no less than $10. I mean, if I lose $10 on them, I mean, so what? So what I did was, since that did that today, I took this wheel off, and you can take a look at this brake caliper here, and I repainted it. And this time I repainted it, and I repainted it right. I've been out here all day. Now, since I repainted it and put it back on there, and you can admit, it looks pretty damn good. Okay. I also, in order to repaint it and everything, I had to take the wheel off. So what I did was take a look at the wheel on the inside. I cleaned the inside of the wheel from outside where I washed this thing down. I washed it down and cleaned it real good, and I put a ceramic spray coating over it, okay, to help repel the dirt. And you can see how it looks. It looks pretty good. So I'll take you around here to the other side. Now this is the passenger side. I'm going to take you around here and show you the driver's side. And let's see if we can get a little bit more light over in here. This is the driver's side, and you can see how that's all chipped up, and look at that brake caliper there. That's a mess. And look how dirty that wheel is. Kind of hard to tell, but I'm going to take this side here off, and I'm going to do this side as well. I'm only doing the fronts. I'm not going to do the backs because well, let me see. I don't know. Let's take a look at the back. Okay, there's the back wheel back there. There's the back caliper, and the back calipers are always smaller, so I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it all depends on how I'm feeling. But if you look at the inside of the wheels are mud dirty. They're always dirty on the inside because, damn, I mean, that's where all your dirt is going. That's where, it catches everything up under it. So I'm going to take the driver's side off. I've already done the passenger side, as you can see, and it's not an easy task because this wheel weighs more than 100 pounds. So let's get the other one off and get it together. Now, as of these cheap things down here, I'll leave a link in the description below. I mean, come on. I'd rather just somebody just come by and pick them up instead of trying to mail these things. It'll cost you as much to mail them as it is just to buy a whole set of them. And if they do fit your car, I'm willing to bet you these will fit my Chrysler, the 300. And if they fit the Chrysler 300, I'm gonna try it on. Then I'll put them on that. But if not, then I'll say, hey, they were supposed to fit an F-150, but they don't. So we'll see. Getting this wheel off is not the hard part. It's really easy getting it off. Putting them back on is another story. When I take them off, and even when I put them back on, I always go in a crisscross motion with my ball. Okay? So it's to evenly distribute. Sorry, that's my compressor that's on. Okay? Like I said, taking it off is not the hard part. Now, if you all get a shot of that, you can see what the caliber over here looks like. Come on. It looks shitty. All that looks dirty, and I'm going to clean it up. And if we take a look at the wheel, which is the wheel right here, we spin it around. Take a look at the inside of the wheel. Gonna clean all that out. All that's going on the outside to be cleaned out. But first, I'm going to do the brake caliper. Okay. Okay, folks, now it's one other thing that I meant to tell you about, okay, because when I'm working on a vehicle, I always practice safety. All right, you can see I got my jack that's up under here, the supporting that. But I also got a 3-ton floor jack, which is back there, and that's an emergency jack, just in case that jack fails. All right, always have yourself a backup plan. I never rely on just a hydraulic jack when I'm doing any kind of work on a vehicle. I got to have something else to back me up. Although these are good jacks, but anything, hey, if you lose one, you got something else to back it up with. So that's the way I see it, all right? So now, I just put that Simply Green on there. And what I'm going to do is I take my little detail brush here and just to get some of the dirt off of it, which is right in here. Just want to clean this up. Now, a lot of these places, like this hole right here, and this one right here, and this one right here, that one right there as well. I'm going to put a piece of tape over them. Tape will go over those holes right there to keep that, because that's right in the middle of the in the middle of the rotor where the air holes are. The vents are on the rotors, and I don't want to paint the rotors. So just take that, get that down there a little bit. And like I say, you don't have to have it scrubbing and have to get it, you want to get it as clean as possible, because it's already painted, but you want your paint to hold up on it. Then I take a rag and give it a nice little air dry. And after I finish this, I'll use my blower. I'll put my blower over just to knock off any extra loose water, because always best to paint on a dry surface. Now, the only time you're painting something where the surface can be wet, and it's a good thing for it to be wet, is if you're painting wood, because wood, the pores open on it and breathes, and that when it's wet, it causes it to soak the paint in. But getting back to the safety reason why I put these, like I said, I practice safety when it comes to jacks and, jacking up vehicles. Years ago, one of my best friends, his father, who is also, he's my niece's father, her grandfather was on his job, and he went out to work on his car at his lunch break, and he used a forklift that he drove to lift the car up with. So he lifted up with the forklift, and forklifts work off of hydraulics, the hydraulic jack to lift those things up. Anyway, the thing came it failed, and the car came down on him. He didn't show back up to work after lunch, and people went looking for him, and somebody found him out there up under the car, and by that time he was dead. So, like I say, I mean, this is a vehicle that weighs over 4,000 pounds. You want to practice safety when you're working on these vehicles. When we were doing these shocks, and when I was doing this and putting the upper control arms on, I not only did I had 2 hydraulic jacks, and I also had 3 other jack stands supporting it with. One fail, you got 3 more behind it. Another one fail, you got 2 more behind it. Anything to keep that vehicle from coming all the way down. More support you got, hey, the better off you are. All right. So let's get ready to start spray painting this. Okay, as y'all can see, I got it bagged off and I got it taped off. I got a piece of tape in here. I got a piece of tape here, there. Okay, and I got it covered off with the Menards bag. Now, painting this right here, that's the back of the brake pad. It's not gonna hurt anything. It's not gonna hurt anything at all because that's not touching. That's the back of your brake pad. Okay, so when you do take them out, and these have new brakes on, I put them on there when I redid the front end. I just changed the brakes and everything on it. But I'll basically be painting up in here and around in this thing here on the top of here and a little bit down there. Okay, more so the parts that you see. Okay, the paint that I'm using Rust-Oleum High Performance Emmanuel. This stuff dries, supposed to dry in 15 minutes. I've used it before, and it's a I don't know if they call it a fire red or marker red. I use Rust-Oleum on stuff like this, and the reason why, because Rust-Oleum is a oil-based paint, and it's hard to come off. Okay, so if you try using water-based paints on this stuff like that, I don't think water-based paints hold up pretty good. Now, when I'm painting houses and painting woods, I use water-based paint because they're easy to clean up. This stuff here is not easy to clean up at all. It's not. It sticks to stuff. It does. So I put a little bit of a light coat on here first. You see that already covered up those little yellow spots. Those actual yellow spots with primer that it actually went through and hit the primer. So first coat is always the lightest coat. Okay. Always the lightest coat. Now I gotta make sure that I get in between there and there. Okay. We'll let that sit for 15 minutes and come back and put another coat on it.
so there you have it. I got the red brake calipers painted on the F150, as you can see them. And great thing I did it like that because I also cleaned the inside of the wheels as well. So let's take a look at these Brembo. I know I called them Bimbo in the last segment. They're actually pronounced Brembo plastic caliper covers, which these are not the ones that fit. So, and I kind of figured for 20 bucks, I mean, you know, what are you going to get? I mean, like they say, you get what you pay for. Looking at, here's the one on the passenger side right here. I think it looks pretty good, and it really looks good due to the fact that the wheel is nice and clean on the inside, okay? Now, it's hot out here today, so I don't think I'm gonna do the back ones today. I mean, I'll do them another day because the red ones your ones in the front look so nice, and you know, they're shining through, so it's kind of a shame not to have the back ones done too, so I'll get them taken care of regardless of what. But anywho, that's what we got. So, like I say, I'm going to take the yellow Brembos or Bimbos and see if I can put those on the Chrysler 300. If they don't fit, then like I said, I'll sell them. I'll put them on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and I'll ask 12 bucks for them, and I won't take no less than $10 for them. Okay? Yeah, I think $10 would be pretty cool. So with all that said and done, I'm gonna send a shout out to my boy Chuck from Alaska. You know, he sends me this guy's got a really nice, what is it? He's got a Ford Excursion, okay? Big white Ford Excursion. I'm trying to find a picture of it that I had so I can post it in one of my videos so you can see it. So anyway, hey, if you like this video, you know, I appreciate you hit the like button. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way, and I need y'all's help. I really do. I need your help. I can't do it without you. You know, please hit those the subscribe button, hit the likes button, hit the notification button. You know, if you live in the St. Louis area, you know, I do auto detailing and more. Here's my number that's up on the screen right now. It's 314-456-1434. I'm me, Tommy D. And that's it for this one here. And hope you enjoyed it. And like I say, we need your subscribe. We need your subscriptions to keep the channel going. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.